everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hoping I can brain power my way through this live because my brain has been completely shut off for obvious reasons. This has taken all of my brain functioning and body functioning. But I did do this really cool technique last week. We always try and design the week before we're gonna do a live. And so I'm hoping I can remember how I did it, but I think I will be able to. And then once we get into it, it's a super, super cool, simple technique that you can use to do on pretty much anything. I like to use it on blanks because it really adds a lot of dimension and texture to your blanks, and it's kind of like a true like enamel textured finish. So it's a lot thicker than like our pour art techniques, and because I think that's probably what we would describe this the most like, is like a pour art technique, but we're actually using the marble medium. So that actually adds a lot of dimension to the piece when we're doing this. So should be super cool. I've got 2 different color variants within our paint set for this. It is, super cool, and you can totally mix colors if you want to. This is just what I found to look kind of the best with the colors that I picked. So anything else we want to talk about? We've got findings variety packs for today. Ainsley has 4, right? Yep. 4 amazing design mixes. Somebody already snuck on the website and picked some up, I think.
I think a couple people have already.
Yeah, so that's fun.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, they're super pretty. There's 4 of those, so that will be nice. And then we have 4 or 5 different findings packs available, but those are crazy steals as well. So I will just give you a quick
and your
preview.
Necklace is still available.
Yeah, my necklace I'm wearing is from last week, which is still available. So here are the...
We did sell out most of them though.
Okay. These are the door pendants. Look, I always accidentally match my fingernail polish to the set. So there are those. This is kind of like a preview of what you're going to be getting for findings. Each one is a little bit different, so definitely take the chance to look through those. And this is just a partial of one of Ainsley's design mixes, so some fun sneak peeks of what is to come. Do we want to do technique first, or do we want to do design mixes?
It's your shot.
If I'm sitting here, I should just power through my technique quick. All right. We can move that off. I'll take these.
And Mackie, are those 2 kits or 1 kit?
The pendant, it's 1 kit, and it's only $24.
1 kit for 2 pendants?
Yep.
For $24.
Yeah.
That's
so
a
12
really good
$12 a pendant, and they're very, very intricate and elaborate. So actually it'd be cool if I could bring this over to me, and then we can see what I'm doing on the screen too. Oh well. Alrighty. Okay, so I have a couple of these out.
Do you want me to position a top view so that you can see what you're doing?
That's kind of what I was thinking would be cool.
Okay.
This comes in the kit. This is an all-time favorite of people, including us. It's the Lovebird bead cap. And so I'm actually going to be cutting it in half and then flattening it to make just this really beautiful mirrored little lovebird.
Mackie,
Yeah.
When you made that, I was thinking, I never really think about cutting a filigree in half.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Ainsley, that's the camera.
Oh, sorry.
I never think of cutting them in half.
Oh yeah. I manipulate
how
things
great-
all the time.
How great for earrings. Like,
Right.
no, I'm not taking anything away from your pendants because they're amazing.
Oh, whatever. I don't care.
But you could get another one of those, or if you had one in a kit, and just cut them in half, and you have the perfect symmetrical earrings.
Yeah. No, for sure. It's a good way to use one thing and make them, yeah, like that. That's really smart, Mom.
Well, you're the one who did it.
I didn't think about it for earrings though. Okay, so in your kit, you'll be getting 2 of these, and then you'll be getting 4 doors, like that. I'm just going to, for time's sake, just show you on the main portion. On the blue, I did do the back. So here's a good look at this really cool speckled finish. I was really trying to go for like an enamel or pottery type of finish, mainly like in pottery when you see that like speckling effect. So that was kind of my goal. So I was really happy with that finish. So I'm gonna flip that way so we can look at it. All right, so here's one of our blanks. So since we are doing something different, you would not need to prep your blank usually. You would just go straight in with paint and it will be permanent forever. But since we're kind of using this marble medium in a new way, it does act a little bit differently. So we're going to actually just sand our
Trying a better one.
blank. Yeah, probably. I also wanted to show
one.
this is what Mo likes to do to the relieving blocks, because she likes to see how us girls will sit with our tools. So she will just pick at this with her tools so she looks like she's doing something cool. And then she peeled all these off and then stuck them back on. So funny. So yeah, these get destroyed, but we still use them. I will use this one though, just for filming sake. So yeah, I'm just gonna sand this up, rough it up just a little bit. Okay, which it also looks super pretty. It's fun to look at while we're working. All right, so get yourself a little bowl. You could use any sort of dish or bowl. I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in it. And this is even just my kind of little bit dirty paint water. But it's fine because we want this water mixture to be as gritty as possible. So, I wonder if I have too much. I may have too much. I should probably measure it out, how much water to put in. It's probably like a teaspoon though. Okay.
There are instructions on the website.
I'm not using it like
You
that.
swing it.
She was using it for an off-label use.
Like a grit.
I love that.
Did you?
I still think I
were
have
you
too much.
Inspired by Corian's resin.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
So, just making this kind of, it honestly, if you've ever played with like the little girls' baby food stuff, it kind of does like a similar thing. So we want this to just be chunky like that. So I just put honestly a teeny bit of the marble medium and it expands. So that is great. We want that to happen. And then I'm gonna add more water because we do want it to spread onto our blank. So just add more water until it gets kind of like a baby food consistency.
That's a cute little stone dish you have there.
This, you had these at your first shop like ever.
I know. And I love that you're using the
Soap, it's like soap rock or something.
soapstone, yeah.
Soapstone. That might have been too much, but we'll see. See how it's getting like really nice and smooth like that. So yeah, this isn't our usual intended use for this.
But that's kind of our MO, isn't it?
But yeah, we like to try and make our products do a lot. We ask a lot of them, and we always get, pretty much always get the results we want. So that's pretty great. Okay, yeah, this is pretty perfect. So it should look pretty thick on your paintbrush like that. And we're just going to wipe it across the blank. So there's a good like in between here on application. We want to try and make sure all of the piece is covered, but you also don't want it to be too thick. So I think what happens and why this technique works is because, and I'll zoom in real close for a sec, is because these little patches, they kind of get like these little bubbles where the paint will start to gather around each of those bubbles and create that speckle. So this is a pretty good pattern we have going. It's not too thick. You see a little bit of the blank in the background. I'll push this up, cover up there. So not too thick, not too thin. Okay, that's looking good. You can put your paintbrush in your water. All right, I'll come out just a teeny bit. All right, so now we are going to go for, I'm gonna do the blue version. We're gonna go for our stain. So I put a stain with each of the color variants. The pink version has Sunset Pink as its stain base, and then this blue has Denim. So we want the stain because it's more transparent and it starts to do these really cool like webbing type of effects. So cover almost all of your pendant, but leave some of it in the background like that. All right, so we did our denim. Now we're going to do our mountain stream. So this next one, it can be stain or paint. Okay. I'm smirking at myself because I knew I was gonna forget something big. I forgot to prep it in Onyx first. Oopsies. So this is, we get to see what it looks like without prepping in black.
Well, you can do one of each that way,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we'll do both. Okay.
It was all on purpose.
Hopefully it reacts the same because I did it with paint in the background. So let's see if this even works. Okay, so now get your heat tool out. So we're just gonna dry this and let it bubble and crack. So really push. This is really nice because it's kind of foolproof. You can just really overheat it. So there's no pressure. So just really heating.
Oh my gosh. I was really curious about this part.
So we do want this bubbling to happen. So see how that's bubbling up? So keep pushing. And we want to really heat the heck out of it, because that's going to fuse back down onto the blank.
And give it a little texture.
Super texture. So really, yeah, you'll want that crackle noise. Do you hear that?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So there.
Whoa. I
And-
love that.
I'll pick this up
You
and
could
show you on the side.
Mackie, you could always vignette the edges.
True. I think
Afterwards.
the paint's definitely necessary, because when you heat it, it all shrinks because of that marble medium. But it's still really pretty. Yeah, you could definitely use this again. But I'm going to show you again just with the black behind, and I'll show you the pink variant. But it's a super. That's it. That's all you do, and then
Do you want me to get
this
you another
one-
one of those?
I have them right here. This one we will seal with glaze, because the marble medium does do this little bit of a pulling away from the metal, more so than just our paints. So you'll need to seal this particular technique.
You could
So-
use this stain or anything to vignette the edges if you wanted.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
Okay,
really pretty.
kind of fun, huh?
Well, I know there's some
Alright.
paints out there that have these like effects and stuff, and that's all they have. But I love that we can get all those effects with our one paint.
Yes.
You know what I
it's-
mean?
I
One
always
paint.
love trying to figure out fun new things with the paints we have. And this is totally unique. Okay. So now I'm just going to go straight on with the onyx here.
And could you use, if you wanted, if you wanted it to be a little more shimmery, could you use like hematite?
Yeah, I would just stick with onyx for this, just because you want it to
Such
be
good
really
coverage.
contrasted in the background.
Mhm.
See that? It's gonna get shimmery anyway once we put the iridescent over top.
It gives it such a nice depth and a vignette.
Yeah. That's the depth that I tried a few different techniques
Yeah.
or color combos with different colors in the back
So just
and
stick
black.
with
Stick with
the black.
onyx. Yeah, just stick with onyx. Just doing a really nice fat coverage on this.
Yeah, I think it's cool that Corian and you have been finding other uses for the marble medium, because it's really is a versatile product.
Super.
Yeah.
People are saying that they've had it but hadn't used it yet. So.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Definitely pull it out and try.
Should we do maybe I'll do a marble medium masterclass.
Sure, that'd be awesome.
Would you guys like that?
Yeah, it's been a long time since we featured it. You did that shells one, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's been like over a year, I think.
All right, I'm going to quick dry this with the low setting, and you can keep it, this one you don't want to bubble, it's okay if it does, but just keep it low and farther away. Doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, we don't want it to get too dry, because we really like how it fuses with the marble medium mixture, baby food mixture we made.
Looks like a lot of yeses on here, so I think they're
Okay,
liking
well.
that idea.
We know what my next masterclass will be.
Okay, so see now that the paint's down, it actually separates better, and you can see like the bubble.
Oh,
It spreads
yeah.
out thinner and a little more evenly. So definitely start with onyx. Don't forget that. Like
Yeah,
me.
I would definitely say this was absolutely like baby applesauce.
Yeah, just like applesauce. That's baby food applesauce.
Or that really pureed applesauce that they make sometimes.
Right, and it probably wouldn't do too good. I think that it depends on your climate too, how the mixture would be. So you're probably just gonna have to eyeball it yourself. All right, let's do the pink version. So the pink version, we're gonna be using Sunset Pink Stain, Petalite paint, and whitewash stain. Pretty much the only thing you need is to make sure you have at least one stain to be that webbing kind of speckling effect. Oh, that had some topaz on it somebody was using.
Oh, dipped it in the top. We do that all the time.
I think it's the top of the cap maybe.
Yep.
Maybe the wrong cap got
Yeah,
put on it.
some-
Well, this will be a little more yellowy than
Then what they'll
yours
have.
will be.
Oh, there you go. There's a true one.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, if you like how this turns out, you'll have to add topaz into your mixture. I'm popping the bubbles. It's not super necessary. I'm going to keep those 3 actually.
They could create a little hole or void or something.
Yeah. And actually, I am going to go back in with more of our marble mixture. And I'm just going to kind of plop it in there to try and get some more spreading. So go back in with marble. And you're going to try and get this to speckle out. So you just kind of tap and move around.
So would you say
That.
this thickens more as it sits?
Oh yeah, for sure. You can keep adding water if you're sitting here for like an hour. It will keep thickening. I'm going to add a little more pink so we can get it to web again. Okay. Now I'm going to do the petalite next. Honestly, the crustier the better. So leave the bubbles. You could even let these paint chunks from the top of your bottle fall onto it. Okay, I love that color happening. And then
Wow.
we want white on the top just to get that highlight. Okay, this one I put a lot of petalite on, so this might end up being a bit lighter.
Peggy's wondering what's the word on the new paints.
Well, we just added 4 new to the lineup. So it'll be even more, excuse me, even more spectacular. That's the word. And is Peggy wondering like when we're
Hang on.
introducing them?
I need to do this time sensitive.
And what are we thinking, like 4 weeks?
Okay, so see this bubbling? This is exactly what we want. We want tons of bubbling and crackling, and you can keep on just hitting the heat tool until it fuses all the way back down. You'll
That's
even
fun
hear,
to hear that.
yeah, you'll hear that crackle, which you want. And keep letting it crackle.
Wow.
Yeah, super blast it. All right. And your mat will get a little bit bubbled in the back.
But then it just lays down again.
So that's, you could keep it there. Once it's cooled off a little bit though, I am going to end it with
That is so pretty.
iridescent. Isn't that cool?
Oh my gosh.
I love it. So yeah, this one, it just had more, I left more of the black showing. This will just be more
And
pink.
remember,
So.
we have topaz from the lid.
Yes, true.
That reminds me of
Look,
like
you dropped a little bubble on that.
when you're like in an
Oh
airplane.
no, that's a jewel.
I put that there.
Like
Yeah.
if you're in an airplane above like the desert and it has like
Yeah.
a bunch of, like,
Yeah,
hills and valleys or whatever.
Super cool.
Jean was saying
Okay.
to Peggy, the answer is we still need to get all the information. Like we had to do like a lot of testing on it. Like we had come up with our colors and we had 4 more that we were trying to decide on, and we did today. So we're probably talking about
On
like
the top of the paint set. Oh.
end of summer, before fall. So how I know people think this is the end of summer, but for some people it's not.
Fall's not till like September 24th or something.
Yes, so we're talking probably like mid to late September.
Like that. Wait, now that I'm thinking about it, we should go to Washington for fall for apples.
Oh
We
yes.
haven't done that yet, so
So guys, with these techniques, the reason why I picked a pink variant and a blue variant is because of the iridescence that we currently have. We have
I like how you
iridescent.
say that.
I know, because I'm leading into something. Iridescent violet, and then iridescent green looks amazing on the blue. But when we come out with more, I'll come out with more color combos.
Your necklace is flipped.
Mm.
You know what I like about that necklace is you can do a really beautiful vignette in the back and put resin over it. That's such a beautiful
Mhm.
necklace.
This might be cool enough. Maybe just a
If
couple
not,
more
it'll
seconds.
even fuse even better.
So
this is kind of
you want it to be warm, like so you can pick it up, but not that you can barely hold it. What now, Mom?
Well, I was thinking about this process that you did, and it's kind of a little bit of a mix with Ainsley's and some other ones that you did earlier.
Yeah.
But we've never used the marble medium, which I really love.
I feel like we just kind of forgot that we even had that.
Well, it's, you know what, the marbling we do on so many other projects and
Right.
not so much jewelry, but it's amazing on jewelry.
Right.
So this is the magic,
You need
I
a little
think.
smiley face.
I know, it was like a derpy smiley face on
I
accident.
like it.
So I love what this does. It makes it look like just what's it called? The pottery with lusterware
Oh, yeah.
and like
Lusterware, yeah.
lusterware and like a pottery glaze mixed together.
It also
Mhm.
reminds me
Sour
of like
pottery.
carnival glass.
Yeah.
Like if there was a pottery version of that.
Right. And so that's it. So this is, you get this beautiful texture, and it's not even that thick. I'll show you the side. So it's not thick at all, but when you look at it, it definitely has some bumps and grooves, which is definitely our goal with this technique.
Well, that's what I love about the idea of using the marble medium is
Yeah.
you don't ball up all of your paint, but you get a thicker body to it. But when you heat it, it fuses down with everything else.
Yes.
That was a good choice for this project for sure.
So this will be a quick live today. I am going to show, I'm not going to show this because it's pretty self-explanatory, but, and I got marble medium on her. I'll show you the cleaner one. But we actually are cutting the wings off of our little fairy lady here. So you just cut a straight line, probably 2 to 3 millimeters away from her body, right there, and you just cut it with with our metal shears. These are magic workers, since we like to manipulate everything that we have, not our partners, just our jewelry. And
Speak for yourself. I
yeah.
like to make Ben a slave.
Wow, Mom.
I'm kidding.
TMI. Just kidding.
Oh, yikes.
JK. Okay, I am gonna try and show you guys this one though. And we've really beat the crap out of our metal shears, so hopefully these still work. But we need to order new
You're
ones
doing
from our
that
own.
before you flatten it?
Yeah, you don't even have to flatten it first.
Wow.
I think it's actually easier to not. Because sometimes when you flatten this bead cap, it breaks somewhere else that you don't want it to. So cut it first. Okay, so you're cutting. And then we're just gonna clip off with the nose.
And by the
Or my
way,
Can you give me a pair of side cutters?
when you
Just
guys
right there behind you on my
are
desk.
cutting, unlike Mackie, wear your glasses,
Your goggles.
your goggles.
Goggles.
Pop your hand over it too. You could
I
do
always
that.
go like this.
Yeah, I turn my head away.
Look away.
And squint my eyes like so I can kind of see it still.
Okay, so there's our cute little half bead cap, and then you can use the block for this, or you can really just flatten
like
it.
using the thing like it's
That's
so
right
fast
here
in front of
and
you.
easy. Yeah, there, boom, it's already done. And then you can use our file, or you can just use the relieving block. Don't take off too much of the beak. You want to keep that beak intact. But then you just sand the edges so it's not sharp. And then that's your little half of your doorway that you'll glue on later.
And you just glued it on.
Just with our
With
favorite
Loctite.
Loctite. So your kit also.
For anybody new, you want me to? Do you want to hear? Show them, because it matters.
Yeah, this is the best ever for jewelry. Loctite, super glue, ultra gel, control. And we've gone through lots because we do large production runs, and this is what we use. So tried and tested.
Mm-hmm.
So the rest of this, I just painted a bit of pink, and then I'll show you I did the opposite on the other. So this one I did in the same finish as the blue. The pink is the same as this pink. And these, I did add another hole just for looks, right there and there. And then I punched a hole probably 2 millimeters in from each side of the doorway. This right here, I'll show you. It's almost like a nose piercing, like those ring piercings. So you punch in you could do 2 holes, and then you do your jump ring through both, so it lays properly and across.
Hey Mac, did you
So.
seal this with anything else?
I was just about to say that.
And I was thinking, with those extra jump rings that you put on there for looks, I really, really love them.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of all the gorgeous jewelry that I've seen, like the story jewelry.
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking here, I'm staring at Ainsley's design mixes, and oh my gosh, you could just dangle all of the clustery things from the bottom of those.
Oh, yeah.
I would love that. It would
I
be
know.
so
I
beautiful.
was trying to hold back on these because I did want them to stay simple. But yeah, adding a cluster of jewels and stuff down.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Even these on top
Well,
of
you
each.
could pull this little tray out.
These would look amazing on the top.
Like if they had a little tray like this.
Those colors. Yeah, this is just a part of one of Ainsley's design mixes, which she'll be taking over in a second and ending the live with her design mix stuff.
Oh my gosh, all of these would look incredible. Did you guys get together when you designed this?
Very. I just showed Ainsley what I had done.
Wow.
Okay, so
yours definitely sinking.
let's seal this quickly. So we've got Ultimate Glaze, and this we do want to seal again just because we used the marble medium in our different way. Otherwise our paints you don't have to seal ever. But since we use the marble medium, we want to seal with either glaze, or you could even do a layer of resin.
And can you do matte? So matte or gloss?
Yeah, sure.
So there's 3 ways to seal it, so we didn't include that in the paint set, but you could do resin, matte, or gloss. I'm sure you
Yeah.
guys have one of any of those.
For sure. I just loved how vibrant this technique turned out. It's like glowing.
So beautiful.
So
I
yeah,
actually
just
love
plop
your
that glaze
accident
on.
with the tiny bit of topaz on there.
I know, it was really pretty.
It makes
that
it more
warmth.
like cameo.
Yeah, you guys can totally, and it does get that a little bit. See that from the white there?
Yeah, the petalite's beautiful. The
Petalite
brings
does
that
have
in.
warmth, but if you want to add that teeny bit of yellow, you totally can. So that's just gonna dry, and that's gonna be good to go. So that's the end for me. Hopefully you guys liked that. I thought it was super fun and unique and quick, so it's not anything overwhelming.
Can I ask
You
you
can just
one
jump in.
quick question? So did you repeat that step for the doors?
Same thing, yep. Same thing across the board.
So the doors, you just, so you used it as the back. You could also do a different one in the middle and everything, couldn't you?
When you open it?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, those do open. I didn't put anything on the insides of
Do
those.
you want to
so
show
you
what the doors look like? Because I don't think we've featured the doors.
I did.
Oh, you
show
did?
them.
Okay. Because
So,
you could do so many fun things with those.
of course, yeah, you can do whatever you want.
So pretty. I could see these being sold for a lot at a festival.
Yeah, those would be
A
like a
fall
super
festival.
specialty thing. So, all right.
Great job.
Thanks, guys.
I love it.
All right, so Ames, do you want to go over the findings for them?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'll keep this one up on screen. This is the antique copper findings. We do have a better picture of this pictured in our live shop if you want to check that out.
It does look pretty true today. It's just a tiny bit redder, isn't it? Not
Oh,
much.
no, yeah, I think the lighting's
pretty
pretty
good.
good. So each of these Ames are lists of what's in them.
Okay.
So here's this first list. You get to see my handwriting, my messy handwriting. That's my like scribble scratch. Sorry, that chair is really hot.
It's totally fine. Okay, guys, hi. We're just gonna go through the different finding packs. So we're starting off with the antique copper. And so we have 6 of these large jump rings. 8 clasps, so our medium size of clasp. 12 of these small etched JR jump rings. Let's see if I can get them up. 12 of these. 16 of the medium ones of these etched jump rings. 32 head pins.
Ooh, that is nice.
And then 45 of our classic JR20, which makes it 119 pieces total.
Ooh, what is the price on that?
This is $29.
That is.
It's a steal.
Yeah.
Major steal.
Definitely get those because I'm looking at this, Ainsley. I'm looking at like your
Yeah.
design mix there.
And it goes perfectly with it.
Yes. Wow.
It's
And
almost like you have a design mix for
every one of them.
Packs.
I know.
Yeah.
You could make
Isn't
so
that
much
great,
jewelry with one of the findings packs and the design mixes.
Okay. So that's that one. Slide her down.
And maybe, so what do you like the most about the plated findings?
They are very shiny.
Shiny.
Like they have a really nice like gleam to them. Which you can
Like almost
tell
silky,
also
right?
very like solid. You
Yeah.
know, I really hate it when I have like a necklace and it has like crappy jump rings and stuff like that, and like you'll like buy it from the store and then it like pops off your neck
I know.
and then you're like, really?
Well, these are like rolled. They're almost like
Yeah.
rolled into the 999 fine silver plating. So for anybody new, we have we have these are like 3 to 5 mils, which is super unusual for the standard plating.
Did you already swap out the?
I need to switch it over.
I always love how you say that. You've said that ever since you were a kid.
What?
I need to switch it over. It's so endearing. So cute.
Mackie's Kaiba and Ainsley's Aida.
Yep,
Yeah.
I need a Kaiba.
Ainsley, you have kind of like a mod look today. You're giving me like 60s mod.
So
vibes.
cute.
Thanks.
Ainsley, look at this pair.
Yeah, this pairing's perfect.
Oh my gosh. I would load up on these pairings because did you really do that like on purpose or
No,
not on purpose?
not on purpose.
Wow. They look great.
Also, I want to point out, so we have 36 GR20s, 8 clasps, so that medium size, 32 of these medium etched jump rings, and then there's 20, oh wait, the medium ones, sorry. This is the medium. Medium etched jump rings, 24 of these larger ones, and then we have 24 of these eye pins.
You know what I like about these variety packs is you know exactly what you're getting in them. It's
And
not
then-
just a mix. This
Yes.
is exactly counted out. Ooh, that's a long
And these
one.
are really long eye pins, so if you're, or head pins. But you can use these as eye pins. So you can use the head pin part, right? And then I would use the rest of this. Don't waste it. You can totally use it, and you can do like a bead and like a wrapped loop on each side.
I'll tell you
and it
what
looks
though,
really good.
the long head pins are really hard to find and they're so good for the big beaded,
Yes.
big bead stone
Yep.
focals, you know? Because you never have anything big enough for
Yep.
those giant center focals. This is a gorgeous. Hey, you guys put all these together. I love them.
132.
You were super
pieces.
generous, by the way.
Yeah, I was, because I made them almost as big as our $39
Yeah.
finding.
Wow.
Ainsley, maybe you want to talk about like the quality of the plating a little bit.
Haha, we just did,
I
Jean.
know you did.
You're reading.
I heard-
She's on her phone. She's
I was
answering
listening-
comments.
I was listening, but I wanted to hear because you were talking about
Oh, like
the
made in
difference
the
between-
USA.
the difference between
Yes.
our platings and standard.
Right. Well, ours is like done very thickly. Like if you look at our plating compared to others, the sheen of it is entirely different. And you can especially notice this in gold platings. You have like that nice warm undertone where you're not getting that in other platings. It kind of has that weird like cool,
gray
almost
underneath?
yes,
Yeah.
because it's done so thinly, and then also it just doesn't last as
Well,
long.
here, do this.
Ours like literally lasts forever.
Do that. Put that up with some of the gold because so we did a color match like when we and this is also another and here's another gold. But we did a color match when we started working on the plating, we sent actual pieces to them to match because we didn't want it to be like your greeny antique gold and all those undertones. And they matched everything so perfect. So our plating house partners are phenomenal.
Yeah.
But if you,
But we also just do it so much thicker too, so it's even better.
yes, well, that
Yes,
was
you don't see
because.
the base metal underneath.
Yes.
And that was because of Miriam Haskell. Like, we wanted that Russian gold quality.
Yes.
I'll
I'm
give you
just
the gold
gonna-
next.
Yeah, just give me a
Since we're
second.
talking about it.
No problem at all. Well, I just remember, we talked a little bit about it. I just didn't know how.
Yeah, no,
intense
I
you
just
wanted to
liked
go.
her reactions when she was talking about how she would love to make over everybody's pretty jewelry that they do with our findings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the beaters out there.
Did you just get your hair redone?
Yeah, I got it retoned.
It looks so good. Just
Thanks.
toned?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's like, I have no
Always
idea
the
how,
best.
but like your hair goes yellow so fast.
But then
So
she
it
does
makes a
the
huge
pink.
difference. Yeah.
It's because our hair doesn't hold on to color.
It doesn't.
It's so fine. Mine's the same way. Mine went yellow like immediately.
Yours is so pretty.
I
Maybe
put a
that's also what's giving you like
toner
super
on
mine
mine, too.
today.
Probably because it's very like cooled down from usual. So we have a gorgeous bangle, which I always love. Like these are cute plain, but I love stacking these up with charms.
Mm-hmm.
So you just like layer them up with a bunch of charms that can like slide around, and it's super cute.
And I love the texture of that. Isn't that like a $20 bangle itself? Or was it
It's-
18?
Yeah.
It's expensive. Just that alone retails for 18 or to 20. And if you compare, that's just us, right? Because we're very reasonable. But if you go and you try to find gold plated
Like that. Mm-mm.
pieces on anywhere, I don't even care, Etsy, anywhere, it is so expensive.
It's
that
very
would be
expensive.
$45.
At the least.
Guaranteed.
And it probably wouldn't be as good of a plating
No,
either.
I
Not even
know.
close.
Peggy wants to know what your natural hair color is, Ainsley.
I am a very weird shade of dirty blonde because it kind of runs strawberry in the sun.
Wait, are we
And
similar?
I get called a redhead if I'm in the
A
sun.
little bit more red than yours.
But it's similar.
It's similar,
Like
yeah.
under. Okay,
Yeah.
Peggy.
Yeah.
Mom's pretty red.
Here you go.
That's your eyebrow
So
color.
here.
You haven't changed your eyebrow color.
Yeah.
And it's the same
That's
as
her
your hair.
normal hair color. I love this though.
But your hair was almost this color when you were little.
Oh
yeah. It
Like
was
white.
it was this light when I was little, but yeah, I get called a redhead if I'm in the sun. It's very, very strange because I'm not. But yeah, so we have, let's see, let me tell you what the exact details of what's in
Probably
here.
why my hair turned red when I was pregnant with you.
Oh yeah, you know what that
I thought it
happened
was
with Logan
strawberry.
With me.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. And he's the same as
Taya's hair turned a little red too.
Did it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mine-
And his hair. is a little
All
red.
of the color got sucked out of mine with Mo.
Yeah.
So she took any red. Mo has copper hair.
Copper hair, yeah.
It's not blonde, it's
Uh-uh.
not brown, and it's not red. It's like true copper.
Okay, so we
So
have
pretty.
25 head pins. And these are longer head pins. Not as long as the last ones, but still very
So
long.
there's
Maybe
one.
like a 2-incher, maybe?
1.5, 2 inch. Do you want me to get you a
8 large jump
oh, it
rings.
says on the website.
Yeah.
25
the
eye
etched-
pins.
Etched jump rings?
No, these ones are not. They're smooth.
The tall ones or the big
Big
ones?
ones are smooth. Yeah.
Oh.
42 JR20s. You guys all know what those look like. The one bangle, and then 42 oval jump rings.
As you know,
Which are
when we
also
sell
smooth.
these, you guys, it's like 70% off of retail. So you are getting a huge bargain, and it'll take you 1 minute of time to separate these because
And then
they're all such
2
different
of
sizes.
these classic French earwears.
So this would be like the deal of the day.
Yes.
I would buy every single thing in this full
Yeah.
on this live because they are amazing deals fall. Oh,
And you
And then
only
something
there's
you
5
can't
of
normally
them.
get,
yeah, you can't normally get.
and you guys might need. You actually absolutely need it because when you picked up all your other stuff, you probably don't have this.
Mm-hmm.
Is our art metal findings.
That really beautiful hematite finish. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah, so this matches the art metal,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a nice thick plating over brass.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they are over brass, so that's always good to know.
Because it's more flexible.
But look at this, Ains. Hold that up in front of it.
Yeah, just for this project, even with this fairy lady.
So beautiful.
And I feel like whenever I see anywhere else with like the dark jewelry, it just doesn't look as good.
Mm-hmm.
It looks kind of like chintzy.
Well, you know, we really have always prided ourselves, and I know that's why we have so many loyal friends, is because we've prided ourselves on quality, 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 quality. Like, we've turned down so many of our own ideas even.
Right, just
We're like,
this-
nope, can't do
it has
it.
to turn out great first,
Yeah.
right? Before
Has to
we'll
be
sell
great.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 48. I'm guessing JR20s, or they're not JR20s. They may be other like JR10s or 15s. What do you think these are?
Those look like
Because they
20s.
They look like 20s.
Yeah. 10s don't have a opening. 10s are closed.
Oh, Ainsley, I don't think the art metal's been swapped over yet.
Oh, okay.
Karen's looking for the number.
So 10s are closed and 20s are open, and that's the small size we have, so those would be JR20s. Those are probably JR30s on the other page.
Okay, so the other ones are probably JR30s. Not JR20s. Okay, so we have 48 of those. 8 large jump rings of these smooth ones, like in the gold.
So beautiful.
8 of these twist ball ear wires.
The fish hook. Mm-hmm.
And then we have 28 of the head pins.
Oh, and I thought I saw some marquee ear wires in there too.
There are.
Ooh, nice.
Then 22 eye pins.
Oh, head pins and eye pins.
Yeah,
Mac,
you guys
this
are
was
getting
such
everything.
a good assortment.
Thanks.
Good job, Mac.
Thank you.
You nailed it.
And then we have these ear wires as well, 6 of these.
I love those marquee shape. That
This is a
might
really
be one
cool
of
shape.
my favorite. And they nest so nicely in your ear.
Yeah, they do. And then we have 14 etched jump rings.
Ainsley, I could actually
And
see
then
you
2
designing
large
with this,
clasps.
with these a lot for some of the jewelry that you make.
Yeah, it'd be fun to work with. And that's a total of 136 pieces.
Weren't you saying something about this color metal really trending
Probably,
a
yeah.
little bit ago?
Yeah.
I would love to see you make some ear cuffs with silver and art metal mixed.
Ooh,
That'd be so pretty.
Yeah, that would be really
We
pretty.
haven't done an ear cuff kit in a while.
Yeah, it has been a minute. Okay. And then last but certainly not least, a smaller pack. We have a different one on there, but we wanted to give you guys we wanted to give you guys a smaller pack as well of the rose gold for a less expensive option.
Oh yeah, and we are running through the rose gold fast, and we will never have it back.
Yep. So get it while you can. This is exclusive like our art metal is. We just only have what we have.
Yeah, we are not producing this any longer. It's way too costly.
Cost prohibited.
Cost prohibitive, and we would definitely have to charge way too much for these on our website. You might as well buy gold almost.
Well, yeah, because it has real gold in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is gold, and then they have to do more to it, so
Yeah.
it's more expensive than our regular gold.
Yeah, the rose gold has more gold than gold, which doesn't make sense. I think it's because they have to use like actual gold, silver, bronze, like a whole mix of
Yes.
alloy metals. So they're putting 999 fine silver, 24 karat gold bullion, and some other things.
But yeah, same with that quality, obviously.
Yes, same quality.
Where it's super great gleam to it. You can really tell how
Mackie, what's our
lustrous it
size
is.
of the rose gold? It's really dwindling, isn't it?
Yeah, actually.
That's
Yeah.
it, because there's no more. Is there a little bit at the warehouse left too?
Maybe, but
I'm not sure.
Here and there.
Yeah.
Remember, we're not ordering it. Ainsley, could you pick up the rose gold, put a bunch in your hand, and hold it like this?
Mhm.
Cause I just want them, cause it's translating a little coppery on that, but I really want them to see how.
My
Super
very rough looking
shimmery.
hands right now.
Yeah.
They're all torn up.
Don't even look at mine.
what are they torn up from?
Needle.
Sewing?
Needle.
Tell them why they're torn up.
Stabbing myself.
What have you been sewing?
I'm taking some classes again for ballet, so I've been sewing point shoes.
Ooh.
So. It'll be fun. Adult classes.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing that you can do that.
Yeah. So it'll be a good thing.
Tell them where it's through.
Ballet Idaho. They have like adult classes,
That's awesome.
which is super fun, and it's very necessary for me, because I just need to do a little bit of relationship recovery there.
And socialization.
True.
Yeah.
Also
Heal your
need to
relationship
socialize.
with dance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dance can be really toxic, and it's so nice that you can pull it back into your own.
Yes.
Control it again,
Yes.
like have control over your feelings as an adult.
I wouldn't say can be, but well, I guess for ballet. Ballet is very toxic.
Yeah.
It just is toxic, no matter what. It just is. The art
Well-
form, beautiful. The community, toxic.
It is dance altogether, you know.
Right. It's
It's
just a
just-
little more accepting in other realms. And
Yeah.
ballet is like the least accepting. Ballet and ballrooms both are pretty unaccepting art forms.
Intense, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
That's exciting.
So we have 12 eye pins.
Ainsley's gonna video her class for a master class for guys.
No, thank you. I don't want you guys to see that.
How to
She's
ballet.
very good, by the way. She was a classic ballerina. Both her mom and she. And actually, Mackie, you started dancing before you played volleyball.
I was dancing for a long time.
But our grandma Agnes, not my mom. My mom danced for a little bit, but our grandma Agnes danced for the King and Queen of Scotland and won 16 medals in the Highland Games. So that was pretty exciting.
So if none of us got her body style, so.
No, we didn't. Well, maybe Ainsley
No, it's
the
because
most.
it was a different time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was actually
It
built
was
very much
yes.
like you.
It's the standards back then were different, so there was a
Yeah.
different aesthetic for the beauty style.
Yeah.
So
Highland dancing.
I can't
was not
remember.
classical
Well, ballet even it was different. The body was more natural than what it is the standard of today. And then early 1920s, some guy came around. I don't remember his name because I don't want to remember his name.
Alan Sheen.
And he decided to change what the standards are and to what the unhealthy standards are today.
Ainsley just said she didn't want to remember his name.
Well, he's a jerk. I hate him.
Exactly.
Which one of these do you want to start with?
Oh, I need to read through this
Oh,
first.
okay.
But I will start with the mermaid one because it's completely laid out.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that's this one.
Yes.
All right.
So
beautiful.
we have 12 eye
So it goes
pins,
with the colors.
2 ear wires of this kind. And then we have, 8 ear wires of that kind, 2 of this kind. And then we have 8 clasps of this medium size, 6 large jump rings, 24 medium jump rings, 18 small jump rings, 4 of our crimp ends, so perfect for, they're small, but perfect for like leather or like silk. and then 34 head pins for 116 pieces in total.
For $116. Oh wait, 29. Here, I'm gonna put this up because that is the perfect complement to either the antique copper or the rose gold you just showed.
Give me a second.
I'll just hover this here too.
Mhm.
I'm gonna swap the product.
So pretty.
It's so treasury.
And this is the Maiden of the Sea design mix. And so I did a quick little layout for you guys of things that I thought would be really cute. So here I made a cute asymmetrical necklace. I thought Mackie's today, or her project today, would look super cute in the center of this for whatever colors they wanted to do. Really just draw your eye here. The nice like ivory and pale
So
white
that-
colors.
Yes, and that
And then the
mother
drops.
of pearl stone or bead in there,
Yeah.
that's vintage from the 60s.
Yeah.
From design stock. That's never been in circulation.
This, I thought, if you bent these pieces here, would be a really cute bracelet. You can dangle this little cute turtle on the end. Two cute earrings here. This here I thought would be really cute layered, and look at this.
I love this as a necklace. Ooh, does that fit just perfect?
It's a little loose, but you know you're gonna glue it down and you can center it within there.
Yeah.
We
I
don't
love
have the
that.
exact size for
Yeah, but that works.
it works.
I
But
couldn't even tell. And that is just stunning there.
look at that. It's super pretty.
That little rose gold shimmer.
And then
That's actually foil glass from the very vintage too.
we also have, let me get this zoomed in properly for you guys. A bunch of charms. You obviously can reuse these differently.
Wait,
could do these
you have
seahorses
two Swarovski dragonfly wings in there?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
And then this piece, which is that Japanese
Mm-hmm. Lusterware.
lusterware, super gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. That was from, I think, the 60s.
And then also these are beautiful layered. This is also technically a ring. I just used it differently than that.
Ooh, that, I remember when your mom developed that one. That's so pretty with a really, you want to hold that ring up again? Because that has a really gorgeous, like, texture on it. Like that pattern, it's more
Yeah,
like,
that's actually cut into the metal.
yeah, cut into the
That's
metal.
not cast, that's brass underneath there.
Yeah, and rose gold ring, and that's rose gold.
Yes.
So that is rose gold plated, and so that ring right there is $20.
It's
Yes.
got that really pretty shine to it.
Mm-hmm. It's super brilliant, like a brilliant cut.
Yes, exactly. Good word for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I layered these because I thought it'd be super pretty, drippy piece. This actually I layered so that you could dangle this from this ring, and then
Oh,
You put that in the
that's
water.
awesome.
and then he hangs here, and then this guy would just be on top. And then yeah, that's everything for this one. Obviously these can be rearranged in so many different ways. This is just what I came up quickly. There's a million different other options.
And you have that up there. What was the price on that?
This is only $35. Steal.
Are all these $35?
It looks like it, yes.
Oh my gosh.
My mom decided to bless you all. I wasn't there for the pricing.
I guessed. So you guys got lucky.
Yeah, no, these are really good. I mean, super exciting for everybody.
So this is the Fairy Enchantment
Summer
design
blasts,
mix.
right?
No.
Oh, I'm freaking out. Those are so gorgeous. Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so pretty. I would use the technique that Mackie did today on these too.
Yes, absolutely. Bring some of these other things that are kind of hiding off the screen. So you can see that they're also there. And so for this one, I just did some cute little quick pairings. This guy decided to trail off from his spot. These cute droppy earrings. There's these that come pre-done for earrings. And then these I just layered. I thought it'd be super fun to do that same technique Mackie did earlier on this blank here. And hanging in the center of here for earrings.
Ainsley, I'm looking at, okay, I don't want to get in front of the camera, but I'm looking at this and I'm just going to pull it onto this little tray for a second because I want to show how much, all you need to do is just get this right here and look how much you can make with that.
And yes, this is on our live shop already.
Yeah.
So you can just go there.
Oh, you know what? And we haven't talked about how you can order. So first, yeah, you can order on the Vintage Live Shop, and they're right there and check out, or you can order right here, right?
Yes.
Sawyer, did you put a link to how you can order?
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's a pin comment already.
Perfect. And Ainsley, do you want to explain it real quick?
Yeah, so basically for checkout, all you're going to do is you're going to notice, this is for live shopping, obviously, on Facebook only. But you're going to notice at the top of our screen, we have a product. It says the price, the name, and at the very, very top of it, there's a blue banner that says comment cart 108 to buy. So whatever is currently in the quotation marks, you're commenting. So you would comment cart 108 for this fairy enchantment design mix. After you comment cart 108 properly typed out, spaced out exactly the same as in the quotation marks, you're going to go to Facebook Messenger. Once you go to Facebook Messenger, you're going to follow along, click the buttons, avoid typing so it doesn't mess up the system, and then you're going to check out from there. Don't worry about if you're checking out multiple times, or you can just slowly load up your cart throughout the live and check out at the very end, but free shipping always, so you don't have to worry about that cost multiplying over multiple orders. It's just always free shipping. And that is how you do that. But yeah, so for this, we were saying that this is all you would need for this whole entire thing. We have, a necklace here, a really beaded out necklace here, earrings, another pendant, and then we have even more beads here that I hadn't gotten to lay out yet.
We started for you. You can change it if you want.
Oh, I don't care. It's good to have different perspectives too, so.
Oh, well, this was a fun one.
Oh, this was super drippy droppy necklace. I thought these earrings paired super well with it. Yeah, so that's the overall feel for this. Totally can be done totally differently. You could easily, I don't want this pendant, so I'm gonna swap it out for this leaf pendant. And then you could use this and layer like that.
So versatile.
Can change it super easily.
I like clustering things too. They're so pretty.
Yeah, that's my favorite to do, is to do fun clustery little
Debbie
pieces.
Archibald said, "I'm loving this."
Oh, good.
All right. And so now we're gonna do the Rolling Grasslands design mix. Super green. And it has a nice depth to it that the other ones don't have.
This one is so pretty.
I feel like you could add any accent color in there and it would go with everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted a little bit of pink or purple, if you did your
Right.
or even if you painted any of the elements with Mackie's techniques,
That one.
if you want to just hold those in front, how they complement it, if you did the blanks in that.
Yeah,
They
you
mark
could
the
definitely
blanks.
do the blanks in this and it would look
Be so
really
pretty.
Oh my gosh, I just picked this huge slab up. And
Did it go
is-
everywhere?
No, my hands
Oh,
are
they're
like
tired,
so
right?
tired.
I actually painted this leaf for you guys, so it would be more of a green color. It was originally yellow. So these are all painted, so you might see a little more variation in these leaves than anything
Ooh,
else.
cool.
And then we just set these out because it's the perfect pair.
Ainsley, do you know why my hands are tired?
Why?
So I took our paint, our the paint that we just feature,
Right. Yeah. That
and
paint.
I painted an entire shower with it yesterday.
Yeah. This is
It's
actually
amazing.
A
Did you guys
diffuser.
know you can literally paint stone, tile, ceramic showers?
Guys, can you tell who actually laid this out?
Definitely your mom.
Yeah.
That's a mom. That's a Jean layout.
Wait, Wendy
And of
helped
course,
a little bit.
of course, she laid this one out because it's green.
Yeah, she chose that. Ainsley, do you want to show these in front of us?
Yes. So if you get the findings, this would be the perfect pair for this. Have some jump rings and all that jazz.
This one has a real royal feel right
It
here, doesn't
does,
it?
yeah. Really regal.
It's supposed to be very like eclectic too.
Like an antique dealer, like an
Yes,
antique shop.
yeah.
We're talking about the next one.
Yeah.
This is super cute. Little coin stamping.
There's so much going on in this one. I'll let you do that one.
And then there's this gorgeous horse, super fun. And then this gorgeous Swarovski crystal. These would be super cute earrings. I love this pendant that you did here, Mom.
Me too.
That's,
That
like,
was
super
beautiful.
cool.
I put the last piece in. I put the diffuser.
Yeah, it looks good there. Then we have all these gorgeous little chunks. Do you know what stone these are?
Let me think. Oh gosh, help us out here, ladies.
Anybody know what these are?
What is it?
Is it ammonite?
These green ones. Green little
The green.
chunks.
Malachite?
No, it's not malachite.
It's not malachite.
I
I know
can't
that.
see that.
And it's not aventurine. Because it's got just little tiny. Yeah. Well, anyway, gemstone.
Yeah, some sort of
Semi-precious
gemstone.
gemstone.
This is also some sort of gemstone. Super pretty. So those kind of vary. I tried to give you guys very like equal amounts in chunk wise. And then these also vary in shape between the different ones because they're natural. And these are gorgeous earrings, like they said. This would be great with Mackie's technique today. This is a super cute bead. And yeah, that's everything for this one.
Your mom's playing over here
Oh
with.
yeah, you can finish it.
She's having playing time. Oh, here, these can go above those.
Oh yeah, pretty.
Love those. You
It's
guys-
interesting how like differently you like did it than I like pictured. Because you very much clustered by color.
Yeah, I did, but
Oh, I just need the bottom of that. Oh, these are so pretty.
Is this?
Wow, Ainsley, you just packed this so
Here, I'll
full.
swap that. I'll give you that one.
So this is Collector's Pocket Design Mix. Super cute, super fun. I'm gonna bring that over in a second. A lot of the very lustrous, like golden tones and rich jewel tone colors.
Is that product swapped yet?
Yeah, I already swapped it.
I don't want to stop playing with this.
It's very like it's a little bit of a design challenge where you just want to keep
Yeah, you want
right
to just.
creating.
Yes.
I love all the jewel tones and the garnets.
This is what they came up with.
And And then you can change
I'll
it.
change it because I had something in mind.
Okay.
Good. I
I'm
want to
excited to
see.
see it.
Because, you know, it's kind of hard to make these colors work together, but we will make them work together.
But this is packed full of
It is.
really incredible things, like lots of vintage.
Like this milk glass.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with this milk glass,
That's
by the way.
from the Stanley Hagler
Yeah.
design.
But yeah, look at all these really cool pieces. Super cute. I love this.
It's fun
This is
that this is
painted.
your last one because you can do kind of a design on the fly.
Love this
experience.
green girl piece. I really like this layering that you did here, though.
Yeah, that was, well, you kind of set it up for that
Yeah.
because it was just super pretty.
All of these. This is a gold piece. Gorgeous woman.
She's incredible.
She's amazing.
I can't believe this is only $35.
Yeah, well, you priced it. Sorry.
That
Ainsley, I'm
would be
pulling
your fault. I can't believe.
I can't believe I did that.
Oops. Okay. I'm gonna scoop what they did. So get your screenshots now if you want to reference this. And I'm gonna show you guys what I was thinking too. These are all also really great ideas. But so if you want to mix these colors, I'll show you like what you guys can do. So we're just gonna pull these guys to the corner.
You guys totally glossed over my 10 hours. My 10 hours spent on using the vintage paints to do a shower.
At first, when you said you were doing a shower the other day,
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a baby shower.
baby
and I was like, what other baby?
Wait, do you have your phone, Jean?
I do. Yep.
Can you pull up the thing I sent you?
Yeah.
I honestly keep going, Ames.
I will.
Yeah. Just go ahead and do your layout.
Do your layout.
Yes, you guys can talk while I'm
talk
doing
about
this.
it.
I'm gonna prep and show them what I did, and it only took like, let's see, what would it be? 2.5 times 5. 10 bottles. It took 10 bottles of paint. I mean, of stain. It's crazy how far it goes. But when you see this, you guys are gonna, I hope you'll like it because it's really nuts. Ooh, I do love that, Ains. That's very.
You have to balance it out with.
Lots of pearl.
Yes, exactly. It doesn't work unless you have the pearl.
Mm-hmm.
It needs.
It's like I said, it feels very royal.
Yeah.
Would you put a tiny bit of green in that too, or would you keep it red, white, and blue?
I have like this like bluish green. I wouldn't go with the true green ever. This would make it too
Eclectic or
a little bit too far.
junk jewelry box,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
The word is gaudy. You can use it.
Yeah. Gaudy.
Gaudy.
Exactly.
Do you have that, Jean?
Yeah.
Okay. While Ainsley is laying this out, look, guys. Can you see that?
Yeah, they can. That's a good.
That is the shower
That looks amazing.
that I did, and I got the before. Did I send you a before? You could see the floor. I even did the floor with it. I just did black and white and mixed it for the floor. Oh, here's another one for the floor. So my kids bought this house with us to flip as an investment, and the tile was, and I'm not kidding you, I just used 10 bottles of vintage, and this is what it looked like before. So my hands are, I didn't stop. I don't know what my problem was. I couldn't
Wow,
stop.
the floors is a crazy difference.
Yeah, and I didn't even do anything to prep it. I just put it on. And by the way, it's waterproof and permanent, and so it will stand forever. Because remember that paint that we did outside to cover up that wall art that somebody did on our building? And Mackie made a face out of it. It was super cute. Anyway, it lasted. It's still there. Our paint is. The other one's gone. So, it's crazy, you guys. Just so you know, when you're putting on your jewelry, that's going to last. and by 10 and do a shower. I just used a stipple brush and a rag. That was amazing.
Oh, Lori's wondering how you get Loctite off of.
Acetone?
Do we use acetone?
Loctite
That's
off
what
of
you
a
use off
crystal.
of my cuffs because remember
Oh,
how
yes,
it did that?
yes.
Oh, did it, her Loctite, did it
So-
spill over on a crystal?
No, what happened? Yeah, I think that's what happened to Lori, but we figured out if you put Loctite in a plastic bag before it's completely cured, it like leaves a haze over your metal and stuff. Like if you go to bag it up. So we did use acetone on that to remove it from metal.
Definitely let your Loctite dry for 24 hours before you put it in a bag.
Yes. Yeah, because it will it like leaves a
I
film.
know you wanna just make it all pretty and bagged up, but yes, that's good to know. So just regular acetone, or did you use nail polish remover from the
Like
store?
nail polish remover,
like
right?
the acetone kind.
Acetone
like the-
nail polish remover.
Yeah, like the one in the big cylindrical
Perfect.
container. Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah.
That's
It-
fantastic.
like on a Q-tip.
Oh, Q-tip.
Yeah.
That's good to know. That's a really nice tip. What do you guys think of the...
wants a video next time you do something like that. I think you do have
I have a
somewhat of a prop.
video.
We are gonna be
I'll show it on my
launching a
master
bunch
class. You
of
guys
that.
want to see? When I do the marble medium on the master class, I will remember to show you the video. It's honestly, guys, all you do is you pour it into a container, all your bottles, empty them out.
Can you
But
move
we're gonna
this
be
a little
selling-
higher?
We're gonna be selling larger bottles,
I
by
already
the
moved
way.
it up.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yes.
We're gonna be selling larger containers, by the way.
We're working on
Yeah,
it.
for the home improvement, not for the jewelry, but for the home improvement, I would say within 6 months, we'll have the new bottles all ready. But all I did, honestly, guys, I just literally dipped my rag in and ragged it thin layers on the tile, and it's like old stone, you know, like travertine or whatever it was. And I just did it in layers. It was like incredible.
This for sure looks super collected, Ainsley. I love
It
what
was-
you're doing with it.
It was nice because there was no odor. I didn't, like, we epoxied our floors and I just wanted to die. I
Oh,
wanted
yeah,
to die because
right?
the epoxy was so, like,
So,
nauseous,
yes.
nauseous, toxic. Anyway, but when I did the shower, I did it for like, it took 10 hours to do the cement countertop, the floor of the shower, and it's a double shower, and the and the shower walls.
Yeah, but you know how long it takes to tile something like
Oh,
that?
that's what I'm saying. It takes
It's-
us 5 days.
The demo,
The demo,
the expense.
yeah.
Right? Like
Well,
the money.
Yeah.
The
I
materials,
was
the-
also experimenting
Yeah.
all during those
Right.
10 hours. But that was a double giant shower. That actually was not very much time. One day.
Did you
50
share a video yesterday?
no.
Oh.
What does that say?
Karen said loved that video yesterday.
Did I share a video?
What video?
I don't know.
What video,
Maybe
guys?
it was Corian, because I know Corian's done a couple of videos.
Which one?
Anyway, if you ever need to do, I'm not kidding you guys, use your paints because they're super cheap. 10 bottles is $50. It would cost $50 to do your whole shower.
Right, and we've done our hardware with it. I've done like
I went right
bathroom
over
fixtures.
the hardware and it
Yeah.
cleaned it up and made it look brand new.
Yep.
Thin layers, and then you just layer it on, and it just, you think you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, is this ever gonna turn out? And it does.
Karen must have, because I temporarily published the one and done video while we were trying to get it in
Yeah,
bed, and she saw
right.
it.
Oh yeah, that's
So
it, you guys.
She must have seen it.
That's the kind of stuff that you can do with it.
So when I was trying to figure out how to embed it, I had it temporarily published, so if you guys were on there, you saw a sneak
Yeah.
peek of all the applications.
And I promise you, this is like the ultimate home improvement paint. It is everything. I used it in this house that we renoed. I used it on stone, cement, wood, fixtures, lighting fixtures, and all the faucets, and the sink part. And it's incredible. Like, I will have to show you a picture of the house, because it was
Yeah,
for the kids reno.
I
But
think with what you have, we can do some really great like blog posts of
Yeah.
before and after. And
Yes.
I was thinking about that this morning on
Oh,
the way
yeah.
in.
right.
Because, everybody who loves jewelry also loves their space.
Yeah, your
They
maker space.
Yes, for
You
sure.
can make it beautiful with your same paint. Sorry, Ainsley, we hijacked. That's a really great. I like your
I
layout
love
better.
it.
I like it
It's
better
very
than
like
ours.
collected.
It's
and
very collective. This is what I was picturing, and I know that it's kind of like harder to do something like this
It
with
is.
these colors.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to make sure to show it so that you
Thank
guys
you.
know weird colors that you would not normally combine can work.
Well,
It's
we
just
were
about
being
the little
lazy.
nuances.
We were like, oh, let's just group it so we don't have to think.
So yeah, you can just
But
I would
that
stay
shows
away
both
from
ways.
pairing the green and the red because it just ends up being a little too Christmassy.
Oh, and
And this is more of a maroon than it is a true red. I made sure to do that, and that's why it pairs well with this blue and the pearl and doesn't come off as too 4th of July.
if you pick up that beautiful burgundy,
This
yes, if you
this
show
is
that.
the Japanese
Those
also.
are also Japanese beads, and those are from the 60s.
We personally have had those beads since before vintage started.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
25
Just like even
years
us, we've
ourselves.
owned it.
These
Yes.
are natural stones too. Here, and then there's also. Yeah, I think that's all like the natural
Ainsley,
stones
Debbie
in there.
said you have a beautiful eye for design.
Thank you,
You
Debbie.
really do, Ains.
And it pairs perfectly with our
Uh-huh.
gold findings. So pick those up as well.
So is that it for today?
That's everything for
Oh
today.
my gosh.
I was just waiting for you guys to stop chatting so much.
Well, you know
I'm
what?
kidding.
We're
Excited.
We're
No,
so
I know
excited
you
about
are.
the home improvement.
I'm excited about it too. Also, I'm excited for you guys to see like all the rebranding that we're doing with it and everything.
Yeah, Ainsley's been working hard on that too.
Ooh, we should show a little tiny sneak peek of what the home improvement. It's not. We changed it since then, but this is kind of like what it'll be. But it won't be hardware paint. It'll say home improvement paint. So you can kind of see like an in between thing of what we do, and this changed too.
Yep.
But pretty much that's
It'll look
going to be
pretty much like
very,
that,
very
though.
similar. Yeah. And it's got a little ball shaker. But these are 1 ounces, and I don't know, what is it? I can't remember the price, like $14 or
50
something.
milliliters, and yeah, around 14 for the non-metallic and maybe 16 for the metallics.
Yeah. Anyway, actually, with those, probably it would have only took like 2 or 3 bottles of that. Less than $50.
Yeah.
So anyway, little sneak peek of stuff that we're working on.
We've been staying busy.
Same exact paint as what you guys have, so
Yep, you can use it.
you don't have to
can
wait.
dump-
You can use it now. Dump it into a
Just
Right.
grab your pliers and pull the nib off. I've done this with
Yeah.
my fixtures.
You can even
because-
cut it off if you want.
Yeah, and I think on the masterclass group, I did show like how to redo like an antique finish on hardware knobs.
Oh yeah.
And then Mackie did the green finish on knobs.
Yeah.
So
I was just shocked at what we could use it for. Honestly, one more little story. So we were doing the floors. The floors are insane in the house, by the way, and they were terrible. They were cement floors. And we had to buy this liquid, like, stain for the floors because we're thinking, oh yeah, it has to be this to
same
go
thing,
with
yeah.
the acetone. And we couldn't do it, or we couldn't use anything else. And Logan and I started painting with it, and we were like, this stuff is horrible.
Yeah, just
It smelled
so
horrible.
stinky.
It was chunky when it came out. We tried to wipe it up. It balled up, and I started crying.
And it made,
Actually-
it made some of you guys loopy too.
Yeah, well, I was like so sad, like because we spent
Yeah.
so much. It's like $90 for one tiny little liter of it, not liter, pint,
Yeah.
and it wasn't even good. And I was just freaking out. And Logan's like, "Hey, let's just put our paint in the acetone sprayer." And you guys, it saved the 3,000 square feet of flooring,
That's amazing.
and it turned out amazing. So
Lynn
it's just a little story. Yeah.
is asking if you would do it over Formica, and I'm thinking if you sanded it first.
Formica will definitely work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
just sand-
anything textured, if the Formica is super shiny, you do have to knock it down.
Yeah.
So
would
yes,
you
it
just
would be
use
amazing.
like an orbital sander and then do it.
Yeah, or you
Yeah.
could hand sand it, just knock it down.
Right. For me, I like the fast
the
way.
easy, yes.
And orbital sanders are cheap, so.
If it's porous Formica, you can put
Yeah.
it straight on it. Just remember, you guys need to have some kind of porous. If something's super shiny and glossy, it will stick, but really just kind of like prep it.
Right.
You don't
Because
have to
then it
prep
won't-
anything that's porous
Right.
though.
Right.
Nothing.
Like it just it will grab
You
onto
guys,
it.
seriously, I didn't even clean anything like on the shower walls or anything. Just went right over it.
Travertine is.
I mean,
so
I didn't clean it with acetone. or
prolific.
anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that travertine
Just
is
sucked it right
everywhere,
in.
and it's so ugly.
It's,
You know how many brown
it's so
bathrooms
dated.
there are out there?
It's so dated, yeah. So you could just change it from a dated look to a super modern look
Yes.
with $50 and a day of your
Yes.
time. Or maybe take 2 days. I didn't. I went straight
Well,
through.
it's perfect for if you don't want to spend, $3,000 remodeling your
Well,
bathroom. You can
funny
spend
thing,
$100.
do you know how
We got a
much-
bid for $15,000.
Do you know how much my
To do
shower
that.
cost? Just labor. Labor only, and it's a lot smaller than that
Right.
one, was $5,000 just to lay the
Yeah.
tile.
Yes.
It was another grand for the
Oh, I was
material.
just saying like
Yeah.
doing it yourself, and that takes way longer.
Yeah, well, it's $1,000 for the tile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
depending on what you get.
Our bid
Right.
was 15 because they wanted to build. They had to rebuild the shower pan, walls, and the tile, and it was like, oh my gosh, $15,000. How about I spend $50 and take a day?
Yeah.
And it is gorgeous.
Yes.
I mean, I'll show you guys.
You guys will see all of the stuffs. We're gonna have it out pretty soon.
Yeah, and we can rest assured that it's permanent.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I love. We also did the kitchen tile, the backsplash.
Yep.
And we made it from really like Tuscany to farmhouse with white,
Mm-hmm.
like the marble, and we left a little bit of the texture and everything, and it's so beautiful. Anyway, I know we're just ranting.
We're super excited.
Yeah,
It's good energy. It's not ranting energy. It's
Yeah.
good energy.
I didn't
New things
plan
on the
for-
horizon.
Oh, you know
to
what?
hijack anything.
You know
but
what we
it
did
was just really
not
fun.
cover today yet, which
What?
we can just show people. You can show
Oh,
them
the
on the
brush
screen that we have them up there now on the live show.
Oh yeah.
Is we have a way for you to new ways to buy accessories. So one is a paint accessories set, and it's got everything you need for that. And then the other one is a resin accessory set.
The paint accessories set has the 2 different types of brushes, detail and our bristle classic brush set, plus a little paint pan. Is there one of those or 2?
It comes in a 2-pack.
Okay, 2 of those little paint pans, and then a reliefing block, and I have that up there right now, cart 111.
That's a really good deal.
And then the resin accessories is the silicone brushes, and then 4 bottles of our resin.
And the mat.
And the mat.
Yes, and as Ainsley can tell you, have multiple mats. I'm always using at least 2 at a time.
Oh,
Like
for
one
sure.
for
Yes.
workspace and one for dry space.
I have like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying at least 2 at a time.
Especially because you have to clean them, so you end up using like 10, but you're just like rotating them.
I know. Oh, and we did make more of the OAK designer sorts available at the $29, but starting next week, they're gonna go back up to the 39
Oh,
because
yeah.
they're so packed.
And then if they wanna get any of the July bulk up packs, those are gonna be going offline soon, so make sure
Yeah.
you guys get them while you can.
And are we doing a bulk up again on next
I
Wednesday?
think we'll do some
Yeah, I
variety
think
packs
we
as
saw.
well, so by next Wednesday, the old ones are gonna be gone, so if there's anything you
Yeah.
guys want in there, make sure you get it now.
Lynn said, "Great, our cabin has old Formica around the sink in one bathroom. I have great hope now."
Oh my gosh,
It
you
will
know
drive
what? You
around
could
crazy.
use hematite. Would be
Mhm.
gorgeous. That would be super modern looking, wouldn't it?
Or Formica.
And Renee said warehouse sale Friday is on her birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
and then
So what are you
Karen.
gonna be, like 22 now?
I'm not even 22. Karen said, "Wow, my mind is
32.
racing with what I could do with my mom's counters. I'll need to consult with you when I start, if that's okay."
Absolutely
Yeah.
do, guys. I mean, I will do a training thing. I'll train you guys on we'll do that. Maybe, should I do that instead of the master class?
Mm.
Instead of the marble?
Yeah, you could bring
Well,
stone.
is your class tomorrow?
Is it? I
think it
hope
might-
not, because I have an appointment
I think it
with
might
a CPA
be. We'll check after the live today.
for taxes. I
Ooh,
hate taxes.
And
But I
then
was
Debbie
thinking of
said,
this for-
"Any hints for Friday sale?"
Oh yeah, well I know that there's
It's
some
the good one.
some crystal options, some different charms, some findings, some finished chain styles where they just need the clasp.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, like gold and silver.
Yeah. How they're cut
This
and they
off
just
the
need
top of my
clasp.
head, yeah.
Cool. Well, you know what? You could get those finished chain styles with our variety packs, and they would be perfect because then you can use the clasps that are in our variety packs.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah.
because we are not doing any clasp pack this week, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it's just like some special ear wire styles.
Mackie's. You can tell Mackie's cooking. She's feeding
Oh, it's white noise.
two babes. To herself and babes.
And she just gave her mom a very sassy look.
No, actually, she was swallowing. Actually, you know what? For once, she didn't. That
No,
was a
the
sweet-
eyeballs were definitely sassy.
No, it's the nose flare and the eyeballs. That's what you have to look out for. Maggie's been working out, guys. Pregnancy workouts.
Not that you can tell.
Yes, you can. You look amazing. She's so funny. Well, shall we go, guys?
Yeah, nobody wants to actually go. That's why we've.
I know.
We're like, we have more
Everyone's
work
like,
to do.
"I want
We
to tell
wanna
you
do
about
it."
everything that's coming.
I
Let us
know.
reveal all the
Yeah,
secrets."
well, no, so here's the thing. We are in the early stages of the branding for the one
Why
and
don't you go
done
full screen to you?
home improvement paint, and I
Can you show
think
them this?
like everybody
I
that
did,
wants to
yeah, we
experiment, we can guide you through it, and it will help teach us how to teach people.
Yes.
Right?
You
Because
guys
it's
will be our
different.
guinea pigs.
So we already know it works, but people have questions, and so it helps us
Yeah.
formulate our FAQs.
Yeah.
For sure.
So it's really great.
Yeah, and if you have any questions about a project you want to work on, since
Oh.
I'm so passionate about it, just email.
Ainsley,
Email
can you
Taya.
pop up the OAK, the $29 OAKs, because Sarah Ann was asking.
Oh yeah,
about
they're
those.
phenomenal. Buy as many as you want.
Are they in here?
Up to, I don't know, how many do we have left at the $29?
Let
One.
me just see,
So
and I can put.
Do we have 12 left at the $29 price?
Let me check.
They might be under variety packs and bulk packs.
There's just a lot of stuff in here, so
Yeah, there's a lot right now. So.
it hasn't been cleaned out, so it's hard for
Oh,
me to
okay.
find
Here
stuff.
we go. Here's the link.
Yeah, and remember they're one of a kind.
Oh,
They're-
got it.
They're
Did you
always
get it?
loaded.
Okay.
Yep.
They're even more loaded than this photo. I just loaded them.
Yeah, she ultra loaded them. This should be $45.
Yeah, we're gonna make them 39 starting next week sometime.
How many left of the what's did you say? Sorry.
The OAK sorts.
Oh.
I think there's like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 12 left of the 29. At the $29 price, it's going to be the same thing,
Right.
but it'll be $39 next week. Because they are so packed. There's like 2 things in there and make it $29.
Yes.
Because sometimes they include finished pendants, and
Yes.
sometimes big giant Swarovski crystals, and
Yes.
sometimes like wrapped filigrees and stuff. Because we indiscriminately dump it in, kind of like scoop lots.
Debbie said,
Those are
thanks for the great live today. It kept me from stressing while watching the Weather Channel. Is there
Oh
bad
no,
weather?
what's going on?
Wonder if it's like
Wait, Debbie.
hurricane or
Where do you live again,
Tornado.
Debbie? I can't remember. Why am I drawing a blank? We have wildfires all over here.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing for us to worry about is the air
Wildfire,
quality
yeah.
when there's a
Yeah.
lot burning.
You were gone for when it was at its worst, but
It
it
was
was
the worst
literally
when you were gone.
you could just smell smoke when you walked outside, and your eyes would burn.
Wow.
At least my eyes would burn because
Yeah.
I'm really sensitive
You know what?
to
It was
smoke
like
in my
that in
eyes.
Illinois last year though too.
Oh, it came down from Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary was saying that when we were visiting there.
Alrighty, guys. Well, praying for you, Debbie. What did Debbie say?
Virginia. Storm coming up, Virginia Beach.
Oh. Okay. Well, be safe. Get under cover, and we'll be praying for you. All right,
All
everybody.
right. Do you want to come over and say bye so I'm not by myself?
Yeah.
I hate saying bye by myself. You get the trio of blondes. Actually, everyone here is blonde right now.